Well, hello there, Virgo. Welcome to Pirate Readings. I'm Lady J, and I'm here to talk to you about the 12th through the 18th of January. I have the 3 cards in front of me from the overview video. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go back to the playlists, and you'll find your overview video for you in the Virgo playlist. All right? So I have this wonderful guiding card for you for the month. It is Winter Sowing. It speaks to all kinds of wonderful things that have to do with gestation during the closed up time, right? When things look like they're asleep, but they're not. Things are growing down there. And we want you to know that it's beautiful, it's wonderful, it's lovely, and a lot of us are planting seeds and becoming clear that we are able to make bigger plans and make bigger things happen just by putting ourselves together on the process. So this is beautiful stuff. We want you to embrace the opportunity to definitely dream big, make things happen, and don't be afraid to put something in the ground now for later. That could be putting something in a bank now for later, putting something in a book now for later. Any number of ways you can sow that seed for all kinds of opportunities later. It's super good, and it will come into fruition later. All right? So now then, let's talk about how my better angels have been talking to us about being in our confidence, stepping into our confidence, be our whole, amazing, beautiful, colorful selves. Yes! And we want to. We embrace the confidence that we've been nurturing and working on for a while, and we're like, yes, let's do this. I am a confident human being. I can do this, and I am ready for it. So good for you. We're ready. Perfect. Now we just do it, and then when we're in our confidence, we have to remember that we're not going to be telling other people how to do stuff and how to fix stuff or how they should work it, because unless they've asked us for our help, we're not touching it, okay? Don't help people who don't ask for help. And by all means, you can be as confident as you want to be, and you should be as confident as you can be. But if you find yourself in a foreign land, in a foreign world, doing I don't know what, going, don't have any idea, then don't be afraid to ask, okay? So you can confidently ask for help, okay? So huzzah, and let's do that, all right? Let's look at these 3 cards for this week, all right? So here they are. We have the 8 of Pentacles, the 5 of Pentacles, and the 8 of Cups, all right? We're going to add some cards to it and see what we've got going on here. Wow, this is interesting. All right, so we have the 8 of Pentacles. The 8 of Pentacles is usually all about how we've got work to do. We are in the work zone. We are handling our business, and that is cool. All right, cool, cool, cool. We're into it. We're handling it. Do not sabotage yourself by working too much, okay? There's a level of work that's great, and then there's another level that's too much. And we could make ourselves sick. We could make ourselves uncomfortable. We could make other people uncomfortable because we're working too much. All right, so be aware of what you're doing. A little bit of everything goes the right way. It just really speaks to being aware of what you got going on, so you're not like having an issue, okay? I don't want you to have an issue. I want it to be awesome, okay? So yay, don't sabotage your situation and blow yourself up because you're working so hard. And we have the Empress showing that you can start manifesting anything you want. As long as you put the energy out in the universe, it will come to you easily, all right? Put the energy out in the universe, it will come to you serendipitously. This is great news. Right alongside the devil. Interesting. So you can manifest what you want, but you can also blow things up. So be cautious, be careful, and be aware. The 5 of Pentacles, we said we weren't going to be able to get good advice this particular week, and that's okay. Just let it be okay not to have advice about your finances this week. It looks like you don't have the tools at your disposal either, so it's kind of an interesting mix of things being not workable right now, and that's okay, right? So you are indeed working, but not able to use most of your tools. So it's interesting. Maybe there's some sort of a power outage or something going on where you're going to have to work it out or go back to the drawing board. Look, most of the tools aren't working. We blew a breaker or something like that. Now we have to go and do the regular work a different way or at a different location. Oh, so be aware that things are not working according to plan. And of course, fighting for your finances right now is also blocked. So just do the work, not too much. Do what you need to and do everything else that you want to, okay? Because you can manifest what you want. You don't have to work so hard for it. All your finances, the financial stuff is at bay. Something's going to break or not be, a tool will not be available to you at this time. So it's a lot going on, right? What's your solution? You need to walk away from something. Maybe you need to walk away from some version of work, or maybe you need to walk away from somebody at work that's causing more issues, or maybe you just need to walk away from so many hours at work. Have a short week this week. Have a short week and you will prevail in some way, and that is a good thing. So, yay. If you plan a short week, I think you'll actually fix a few of these other problems too. But of course, worrying about the finances is kind of your thing. There's somebody here, a feminine energy person, who's going to be worried about the finances, and you want to make sure that that they get a good bargain, even if it's one of those situations. Okay, so we don't want to worry too much about the money yourself, even as you find yourself walking away from possibly working too much. You just need a little less right there this week, okay? And of course, King of Swords shows up to say, I want to do it my way. Do it my way. And I'm like, oh, great. You show up just as I'm trying to lighten the load for myself and make things a little bit easier. Now you're going to stand around and tell me how to do it. Oi. So pay attention to who this person is. Has a male energy and they want to tell you how to do something, and you're like, maybe I don't need your advice. Maybe this isn't great for me. So think it through. Maybe you can avoid that situation. Maybe you can't. But as it comes to you, just be aware of it and realize what it is. And maybe that's something you need to walk away from, is deciding to walk away from Mr. Control Freak, who's thinking that they need to help you with every little thing. So they haven't got the note yet that they're supposed to stand in their knowledge and understanding without telling everybody what to do. Everybody's getting the same story, but maybe they haven't heard it yet. All right, so keep that in mind, and let's pull you a card. Okay, Virgo? Let's do this. That's the one right there. All right, we'll pick the rest of these up. Getting better at that. All right, Unity. Fabulous. Love, love, love this card. This deck makes me so happy. So Unity is all about coming together with other people. It isn't about always doing exactly what we want or how we want. Maybe you have to work with others instead of by yourself, because by yourself you would sabotage yourself, and now you have an opportunity to manifest everything you need when you work with other people. One option. Unity is another way of saying that whatever's going on here, you can choose who you want to be united with. Mr. I want to be in control of everything, or the lady who's worried about the finances. So I can feel who you're going to want to go with, but at the same time, you do you. Pick your poison, and at this point, whoever doesn't get picked of these two will be the one you're walking away from, okay? But Unity is really interesting that you're going for Unity this week. It's a beautiful card. I mean, really now. I love it. All these beautiful ladies dancing in a circle. Ta-da! Okay, so we're going to set this card aside over here, and we're going to get you a pocket full of rocks for your support system. Because having a support system is most important, don't you think? All right, so we have Serpentine. We have Amazonite, and we have Apatite, blue Apatite, as a matter of fact. Very cool. Love it. So these three stones are speaking to your third chakra, getting more healed, And that's a wonderful way to heal it with this beautiful serpentine. It's very buttery, and it's taking good care of your emotions and your feelings as you're working through this situation, okay? Your higher heart is being able to communicate through your so it's like your higher heart is not your fourth chakra, but it's also not your fifth chakra. It's between the two. So it's between the two, and it's helping you verbalize your heart's desires, okay? You're going to verbalize your heart's desires with the Amazonite, and we have blue apatite, showing that your words can be healing. They don't have to be harsh and itchy and owie and kapowy, right? We want them to be healing words that say, you know, I really appreciate your interest in helping me with this situation, or I really appreciate that you want things to go a certain way, but they're not going to go that way. And I'm sorry, but I'm going to have to let you go. Bye. So similar to that, but different, of course. These are the stones that can support you in that process as you let go of the spiky guy, Mr. King of Swords, that is. And of course, we have the Queen of Pentacles, who might be, I realize you want to get me a good deal, but at the same time, sometimes I'm okay paying a little bit extra to make sure that I'm getting exactly what I want and nothing more. Okay, thank you. And so then that person will be headed on their way, okay? They may or may not understand your thinking, and that's okay. They don't have to understand your thinking. All right. You don't have to carry those stones if you don't want to, but they're here for you if you would like. And if you want to carry something else, that's totally okay. Let me know what you got. I always want to see how they're going and what you're doing. I would love to have that open communication with you. I will support you in all ways that I can, and it will be great. And of course, if you want to communicate about carrying these stones and how they worked for you, let me know, and I will also communicate back. If you haven't liked and subscribed yet, please do. I really appreciate it. It helps my little baby channel grow and gets things moving along in the right direction. We are going to be talking next week about the 19th through the 25th. Super excited to do that. If you like and subscribe, then you will be notified when these videos come out. All right? So I'll see you next week. Thank you so much.